Okay, welcome everybody. I'm so glad you're all here, and I want to thank you for your interest in the University of California and for taking the time to be here today. The Regents very much appreciate the observations and opinions provided. It really is important for us to hear from the public concerning issues involving the university. So I will ask the Secretary to review the guidelines for public comment and call on our speakers.
Thank you. This morning we have two individuals here at UCLA who've signed up to speak, and I'm going to ask our regent who's dialed in from the other location. Regent Makarishian, do you have any public commenters?
No.
No. Okay, so we have two, Ms. Sharon Kramer and Mr. Aidan Sassingham. And so per Regents policy, each will have up to 3 minutes to address the Regents. So any order you want to speak is fine. There's a microphone at the front of the audience. So Ms. Kramer, if you want to go first. And by the way, I'll give you a little timer. Will beep when the time's up.
Okay, thank you. Good morning again, Regents and staff. My name is Sharon Kramer, and I live in Escondido, California. And this is my third time this year to make the 5-hour round-trip drive from San Diego to come speak to you all in a format where I speak. You don't do anything. You don't act on what I'm telling you. So the reason I'm here is because there is a deeply seated fraud in the mold issue, and it's grown so large that it's posing a national security threat. What it is, in 2002, expert defense witnesses in mold litigation, including Dr. Andrew Saxon of UCLA, began to be given carte blanche to write physician educational materials in the United States. In 2003, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce and the Manhattan Institute took the fraud that Dr. Saxon and two toxicologists, one from Big Tobacco and one from the CDC, had the American College of Occupational and Environmental Medicine, legitimized it in 2002. In 2003, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce spun it further to mean, thus the notion that toxic mold is an insidious secret killer, as so many media reports and trial lawyers would claim, is junk science unsupported by actual scientific study. So what it is, it's one of the ugliest, nastiest marketing campaigns I've ever seen in my life. And as we stand today, we have military families all across the United States who are being harmed by fraud of lack of maintenance of the military housing. What enables these landlords to get away with the fraud is the fraud on the medical side, because they go to the military doctors and the doctors go, no, the moldy buildings can't be causing your symptoms. So there's one name on the ACOM, Adverse Human Health Effects Associated with Indoor Environment, the U.S. Chamber, A Scientific View of the Health Effects of Mold, and the American Academy of Allergy and Asthma and Immunology's Health Effects of Mold, that legitimizes all this fraud. And that name is the University of California. I've been here 3 times asking you all to grant me an agenda item so that I can come and to speak to you for more than 3 minutes and present everything to you, and you can ask me questions, and you can see that I'm telling the truth, and you can vote as the Regents of the University of California to stop this misuse. The
Time.
let me just finish one thing here, please. The University of California's name is owned by the state of California, and it's the charter of this committee to protect the university's name and reputation from misuse. If ever there was a misuse of the University of California's name, this is it. So I'm asking one more time, please grant me an agenda item request that I and others may come to speak to you for more than 3 minutes, and you can actually act to call for the retraction of the papers that are being used to market this fraud. And thank you for giving me the 3 minutes, more than 3 minutes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Will you all possibly do that? I mean, it's my third trip here.
I'll talk to you later about it.
All right, thank you, Ms. Lansing, I appreciate that.
What should I do?
Hello again, Regents. I'm Sharon Kramer from Escondido. I spoke at your April 9th meeting on Agenda Item 5, which was the misuse of the UC name on brochures and publications. But the item got removed from the agenda at the last minute, and I think that you all possibly did not even get a copy of the documents that I sent ahead of time. So your minutes state that Sharon Kramer expressed concern about bad living conditions for families living on U.S. military bases and health hazards associated with molds. These hazards should not be downplayed or discounted. Well, that is true what I said, but I didn't just come here to share information with you all of something that's not good out there happening. I came here seeking your help to cause, there's a deeply seated fraud in the mold issue that it's been scientifically proven. A lot of these illnesses are not plausible to occur. And unfortunately, several of the key policy papers that have been used to promote this concept have the University of California's name on it. And so that's what I came here, is to ask your help to not let the UC name be used in that manner anymore. So I'm going to be more specific this time of what it is I would like for you all to do. I would like for you to reschedule this agenda item to be heard at the August meeting, where the Regents could take an up or down vote on whether they're going to allow the UC name to still be used on these publications. And I would like to have the opportunity to come speak to you all at that meeting for more than 3 minutes. So I brought my actual request. It's 2 pages to give to you all in writing today. And there's 5 exhibits that just sort of summarize and show where the problems are. And I'd like to leave it today, and hopefully a copy will be given to all the voting regents. And my phone number and contact information is on the top. And I would love to help you all protect the University of California's name from being misused to harm the public. And the public would really appreciate you all helping us with the same. So thank you for the opportunity to come speak. I hope I'll see you in August.
Thank you, and I'll come get that in a sec.
I will ask the secretary to call roll call and then review the guidelines for the speakers. Ann?
Thank you. Thank you. Because we have a teleconference meeting going on, I'm going to call the roll of the committee members. Blum? Goober? Kiefer? Here. Lansing?
Here.
Malkarishian?
Here.
Napolitano?
Here.
Park? Sherman? Here. Zettel? Here. Your voting regents are here and you have a quorum.
Good morning. My name is Sharon Kramer. I'm here from Escondido, California, and I'm seeking your help with a problem that's adversely impacting the health and safety of families all across the United States, including our military families who are living in moldy housing. I was just in Washington, D.C. 2 weeks ago. They're trying to write legislation there to stop the discrimination of these families when what happens is they're made ill from the moldy buildings, and the physicians are being taught, no, these symptoms are not plausibly caused by that. So I was in Washington, and I was able to cause the Marine Health and Safety, their agency, to retract their new public health advisory. And that's what I'm here to ask you all to help with too today. There's a deeply seated fraud that it's been scientifically proven that the moldy buildings can't cause brain injury.
and it's got the University of California's name written on the papers that are promoting it, particularly the U.S. Chamber of Commerce's. So I've sent document. I'm hoping that you all will address removing the University of California's name from papers that are promoting fraudulent concepts harming people. Thank you.